And news breaking this minute after the unease from Jammu and Kashmir residents over the curbs on the Jammu-Srinagar Highway for the movement of security forces, the administration has now clarified. They have said the restrictions, which are for 2 days in the week, will only be temporary. They have said that arrangements are being made to allow the use of highway during medical emergencies and also for students and government employees.
इसमें कुछ एक्सेप्शंस भी हैं। कोई जॉब भी हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे कंसर्न डीसी साहिबान के साथ कि जैसे मेडिकल इमरजेंसी केसेस हैं या जो स्कूल्स बच्चे जा रहे हैं या जो बिजनेस एस्टेब्लिशमेंट्स फॉल करती हैं नेशनल हाईवे पे या जो नेशनल हाईवे के साथ जो एग्रीकल्चर लैंड है या हॉर्टिकल्चर ऑर्चर्ड्स वगैरह हैं या किसी किस्म की कोई स्पॉन्टेनियस इमरजेंसी हो सकती है, तो उन केसेस में वो उसको जो कंसर्न डिप्टी कमिश्नर्स हैं उनको हमने बताया है कि उनको कैसे रेगुलेट करना है ताकि वो लोग उनको अलाउ किया जा सके।
Remember, the curbs on the key highway in Jammu and Kashmir had raised a lot of criticism from the residents as well as from various other people who had said that this is going to massively affect their livelihood, considering it is one of the main roads, the main highway which connects a lot of areas for the people to go about their daily routine. Now that the administration has come out and clarified, saying that the arrangements are being made and this curb is only going to be, the restrictions that have been put for 2 days in the week is only going to be a temporary purpose. They've also said that now arrangements are being made to allow the use of the highway for medical emergencies and also for students and government employees. That is the clarification right now coming in from the district administration. We just heard the reaction they're coming in from the divisional commissioner saying that this is just going to be a temporary arrangement at this point. However, arrangements are being made to allow the use of highway during medical emergency and also for students and the government employees. Remember, the administration had went on to put a curb on the Jammu-Srinagar Highway for the movements of security forces, and for 2 days it had restricted the movement of civilians on one of the most important arterial roads of the valley. Let me get in further reports. My colleague Fareed joining me on the phone line. Fareed, while the administration has come out and clarified that this is just going to be a temporary arrangement, there are arrangements to be made for medical emergencies for students and government employees. At the end of the day, the larger question is, why is it just a knee-jerk reaction? Why can't there be a permanent solution to ensure that the forces are secure? At the same time, it does not affect the people of the valley.
Well, absolutely. That's the question that the people here are asking, that why go for knee-jerk reactions? Why go for these band-aid provisions rather than really looking for something which is for a long time or for permanent basis? Now, we know that ever since this order has come out, that on Wednesdays and Sundays, National Highway will remain shut for the civilian traffic and only security force convoys will be allowed. There's a lot of unease in the valley. We seen criticism coming in from almost every quarter, from all walks of life, people saying that how is it that's possible that in today's day and age, you'll shut a highway which is arterial, which is lifeline-like, because you don't have other roads or multiple routes into Kashmir. There's just one highway, one surface road, and just cannot shut it. Since now the government understands the situation on the ground and kind of anger this order has really brought out as far as the common man is concerned, they're into damage control mode. Yesterday, in fact, the Divisional Commissioner of Kashmir, the IGP came out and briefed the press, tried to allay fears, tried to suggest that all is well and they have the necessary mechanism to really implement this. But still, there are many details that remain sketchy. There is no clarity for the common man how he'll proceed about it. There are spontaneous emergencies, there are medical emergencies, students, you talk of businessmen. Everyone is, it's become an enigma for the common man. He doesn't know how to really proceed about it. Who will be the nodal agency? Where do they need to go to get passes, if any? So all these questions remain unanswered. This is a half-baked process as far as the government is concerned. They just came out with an order without really applying their mind as to how they will implement it. And at the end of the day, it is the common man who has been made to suffer, because what they're asking is that for what the militants do, how is the government really taxing them, punishing them for something that they have absolutely no role in? And as far as the security forces are concerned, they are there to secure the common man? How is it that for their own security, they'll just ensure that no one really moves? And how is that going to be a permanent measure? So all these questions remain unanswered, and we don't know how this process will be implemented. But definitely tough times for the Valleyites in the coming days. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Farid, as you're pointing out, even in the reaction there that just came in of the divisional commissioner, there are no real details really coming out of what arrangements they're really going to be making in terms of medical emergency or for students or for government employees. They've just clearly said that they will be making arrangements, but it still remains extremely sketchy. And as you pointed out, very tough times for the people in the valley. We'll have to leave it there, Farid. Many thanks for those details.